Hello, and welcome to the Soul Clinic. Today's topic is going to be about Tantric Sexuality for both couples as well as the individual. What is Tantric sex, you ask? Tantric sex teaches us that lovemaking between couples and loving partners, when entered into with an awareness, is a gateway to both sexual and spiritual fulfillment. Tantric sex is a meditative, spontaneous, and intimate lovemaking style which incorporates the entire person. The goal is not so much the orgasm, rather it is the journey to the orgasm. Now, when you are engaged in the act of tantric sex with your partner, you are sort of revering your partner. You are worshiping the goddess or the god in your partner. It teaches you to transform your sex act into something sacred. Many people experience deep, ecstatic sexual states when they are engaged in the act of tantric lovemaking. They discover the distinctions between what is sexual and what is spiritual, and it may not be as clear as they once thought. Tantra basically uses sexual pleasure as a spiritual fulfillment. What Tantra does for the loving couple is to bring them together in a holistic, loving way. You may ask where the word Tantra derives from. The term Tantra in Sanskrit basically translates into evolving, spreading, extending, widening, prolonging, and weaving, putting forth into manifestation. The idea is to expand your mind and to encompass your body to achieve the ultimate sexual pleasure. In the practice of Tantra, there is a sort of being consciousness bliss, and which has a power of self-evolution and self-involution. And basically that is learning and expanding and looking into oneself. Therefore, the evolution of self helps to bring two people closer together. You may ask what you want to do to create a sensual tantric temple in your own home for you and your lover. What you're going to do is create an environment that is free of distractions, that is calming, that is welcoming, and that is calm. You're going to create a sacred space that should be clean of clutter, that should be decorated peacefully, warm, inviting. Since you will be naked, there's nothing less attractive than a cold, shivering body, unless you're into that. But most people aren't. So you want to make sure that the room temperature is stable for both people. Next, once you're comfortably situated in your lover's haven, as I like to call it, you're going to sit on the bed and face one another, look into each other's eyes, and simply breathe in and out slowly while looking into your lover's eyes. This is a very awkward thing to do for most people, to look into your lover's eyes. But it's very important that you do so, because this is the way you're going to connect with them spiritually and sexually. You're going to breathe in and out purposely and in sync, paying attention to your lover's rhythms. As you continue to breathe together, you become closer spiritually, more relaxed, and more connected and in tune to each other. The basic idea here is to caress, stroke, lick, touch, kiss, and tease, otherwise tease and enjoy each other. You can take turns with this slow, seductive phase of just simply being. Remember, you're not there to win a race. You're not going after the big O. You're there to enjoy your partner. You're there to realize your partner and connect with your partner in an entire way. That means paying homage to your partner's body, all of it, as if she was a goddess or he was a god. Don't forget the small places, like the ears, the knees, the feet, the neck, and all of those places in between. This not only builds a tremendous amount of sexual tension, but it also encourages self-control, and it heightens the emotional connection between you and your lover. And basically, it makes that release, that final release, 10 times more exciting. Eventually, both partners will get to the point where they are interested in releasing. And since tantric sex involves the total connection, you're preparing to release your sexual tension. At that moment, look into your lover's eyes deeply. Feel their breathing and communicate your feelings. When a couple is connected in this way, the orgasm will become totally engulfing. Orgasm does not mean that the journey ends, as I said. Take the time to connect with one another, and your road to enlightenment will begin for the both of you. This is only part 1 of Tantric Sex. Join me for part 2, in which I will discuss sacred tantric sexual rituals for the couple. Thank you.